即马气候暖化的情形是愈来愈严重。人讲全世界上界幸福的国家，不但伊是全球头一个达到负碳排的国家，不过嘛，因为地球暖化，伊嘛共款面临自然灾害的威胁。不但的海拔是真高，不过因为山顶的冰是扬了愈来愈紧，造成山区的雾嘛愈来愈多。这个雾的水位直直咧加悬，随时都有可能会崩发，嘛，互山区的居民生活是提心吊胆。
在茫茫雾气内底，能看到庙寺甲山林，行在内底感受一种灵气。在喜马拉雅山区的不丹，将自然环境看作是国家发展的基础。政府唔但立法保护森林甲自然资源，佮为每一个站面推动环保措施。不丹的能源供应80%做力发电，对头草树啊是零用稳，为几个人研发3万台票，这金额是平均一个月薪水的4倍外。
If we don't protect all of our trees, our forest cover, which is currently 70%, could come down to below 60%, which is the threshold set by the Constitution. That's why our work is so important. It's our responsibility to protect the forests.
为减少碳排，政府推出电动车补助措施，同时提供免费充电服务，来鼓励民众改用国家环保的交通工具。
They gave us a subsidy of around $5,000, and 70% of the loan was covered by the banks, and we just had around 10 to 15% of this car's cost only to purchase this EV vehicle. So our government helped us a lot.
不但计划在10年内将7成的车换成做电动车，不过就算做出各种减碳努力，依然难逃全球暖化效应的严重冲击。不但在海拔7000公尺的关山地区，冰河扬起的速度是真紧，目前山区差不多500个户当中，超过20个水位接近临界点，随时可能崩起。住在海拔4300公尺高的这户人家，而家拢在烦恼性命甲财产的安全。
I'm scared for my daughter. I'm scared because the flood could hit us at night. I can always try to escape. But what are my wife and daughter going to do? I'm afraid I might lose everything.
极端的气候考古，往往由碳排量较低国家承担，不是富裕的高碳排国家。就算全球第一个实现负碳排幸福国度，不但也难逃气候变迁带来的灾害威胁。公司新闻张淑芬报道。